And RT's Che Bose joins us from Moscow for more. Che, Russian state media aired footage of a tsunami wave sweeping through a coastal town in the far east of the country, carrying buildings and debris into the sea. What's the extent of damage? Any loss of life?
Yes, and indeed, it's a very, very large earthquake on the scale of earthquakes. It's 8.8. It's a serious earthquake, sparking, as we just heard, a large wave between 3.5 and 5.5 meters in height. Thankfully, we've nobody killed. According to Dmitry Peskov, the Kremlin spokesman, who's in the last hour or two has confirmed that there's been no serious injuries. I'm sure there's been some minor scratches and incidents as people were evacuated, and you can see from some of the footage that the damage was quite significant. The fish processing plant was damaged. But again, the sense in Russia, in this area, which of course in the very far east of Russia, a huge country, and this territory at one time was controlled by Japan. It's that far east, but nobody killed, nobody seriously injured. And the damage to buildings inland as well has been minimal, and that's being credited to Soviet builders understanding that this was a region where that is prone to earthquakes, and that seems to have been borne out. So for now, the threat seems to be diminishing, as your reporter has said. But also, we're getting reports that there might be a minor eruption in a volcano on the peninsula. So we keep an eye on the situation.
How is the situation now in Russia's Far East? Any idea of how long would the tsunami advisory be in place?
Yeah, I think, of course, with these situations, aftershocks and other earthquakes are always a feature. So the geological people and the Ministry of Emergency Situations keep that in mind. I think the acute alert is over, but people are still very much aware not to return to vulnerable areas. Again, something Dmitry Peskov mentioned here was the level of organization regarding the warning systems that was in place to get people evacuated on time and to ensure people didn't return to dangerous buildings. And the Russian Ministry for Emergency Situations has done remarkable work in many regions around the world, notably going to Turkey during their terrible catastrophe recently, and they deployed there. So they've got a great experience in these type of incidents. So I think the sense now is caution, to watch and wait. And it's the same around the Pacific Rim, of course, as you've also reported, in the United States, Chile, and other countries, watching very carefully what happens next. But I think as of now, the acute phase of concern is over, but by no means are people being relaxed about this. People are still watching and waiting very carefully.
Che, thank you very much. Che Bose reporting there from Moscow.